I believe you want to be successful. I believe you want to live a significant life. I believe you want to make a difference. If you're like me, I also want to make a difference. I want my name to be reckoned with. Like, after I've left this earth, I want people to remember me for something that is good. And I'm sure you want same thing as much as that. And you'll be wondering, like, how can I truly live a successful life? How can I live a purposeful life? So this video is actually meant for that. I tagged this video Serving the King and how to discover your purpose and live a successful life. So that is what this video is all about, and this is just the introductory part. The other parts I'll be discussing much more details about how can we truly serve the King and in return be successful. But I just also want to bring this fact that, okay, in the time past we've been deceived, and not just that it's deliberate, just that our parent doesn't know much. While I was growing up, there was this popular song they usually sing that Bataria dunko koka to baka wire. Like, if you should read your book, you will put on the best of shoes, you will work in the most prestigious places. In fact, I was being told that the moment like you finish from school and you graduate, that you have an official car, you work in a prestigious company. Of course, I heard that most of even this present leaders, most of them studied abroad, where they are being sponsored. Once you graduate from school, is either you go further for masters, or possibly you get a good job. So that was the thing then, and this was the script that was handed over to our parents, to us, that all you need to do is to go to school, and thereabout you go to school, you are so diligent, you possibly maybe a serious student, then you'll be pursuing first class when you get to school. After first class, you look for job, then there is no job. Then the next thing is going to be that, okay, why not just bag a master's? Then you you get a master's, and after getting master's, you see the same thing, you're still running about looking for jobs, or possibly let's say you even get a job, and how much are you being paid? By the time you remove money for transportation, you remove savings for your house rent, you save for instance, like, okay, you get things for yourself, clothing, you send money to your parents, or maybe to some, of course, well wishers, and like people that your friends and family. Before you know, your money is done, and we are talking about success this time around. Can you call that really a successful life? A life when you have changed jobs from jobs to jobs. Say for instance, me I'm talking, I can remember immediately I graduated from school, I was able to get a job. From that job, I left that place, another place, then from that same job to yet another one. And yes, I've worked with both international firms, I've worked both with local ones, and yet I'm still here. I'm still here successful as it is. But the truth is that in Africa we've been taught that get to school bag certificate, or possibly even learn a skill. Yeah, learn a skill. We have a lot of persons that have learned skill, but yet they are still not yet successful. So there is a struggle that everyone is actually looking at to be successful. And the other way around, I talked about the aspects of going to school, getting first class, and all of that. And how about people that never had first class, or people that were not privileged to go to school, or that they felt that, okay, school na scam? They really come to realize that, okay, yes, this guy actually go to school, but yet no job, yet they are doing jobs that is not really befitting. You're not even proud. You cannot say, okay, today I'm traveling to Dubai. That's success. You can actually say, okay, today I want to go on a vacation. Average Nigerian truly goes for vacation. Even Obudu Ranch, none of us, we cannot just wake up and say, okay, I'm going to Obudu Ranch, all because you have a job. So that's not really success. And a lot of young persons have come to see that no, truly this is not life. And they felt, okay, let's go into the fast way and you have a lot of young people that venture into criminality. Really, they felt like, okay, possibly selling drugs, let's do kidnapping, let's do all other kind of evils. That's going to be the best place at which they can be successful. But the truth is, yes, they can have some bit of money. Yes, they can be traveling out. There was this very popular social media guy one time like that. So this guy, of course, I saw his video, his little beginning days when he was staying in Nigeria, and later on, of course, he was flying on private jets. It's a very popular name. And what's okay? Let me just mention the name. Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy. No, this guy was all over everywhere at that time. No, you say that yes, this is success. No, that guy was putting on luxurious clothes. Even was driving what's the name of this car again? A lot of Rolls Royce, just living the life, and we say that this is success. And truly, that's not really success. You can't say that really success, because at the end of the day, where is he? So at the end of the day, we find that even the end of criminality, even some of these guys, they are kidnapping all around. Of course, thank God for Nigerian soldiers. And this principle is not just for Africa. It's not just stereotyped to Nigerians. Even the whole world, we find out that there's a lot of joblessness. Most of the time going through online, I see a lot of Americans, people in Europe, they are homeless. So this thing is not just affecting us only in Africa, it's also affecting people outside the country, because homeless, this lack of purpose, lack of being successful is really everywhere you go. It is. And you might be wondering what is the solution, because we find that education is not the goal, because at the end of the day, you're just there. Just that you have one old car, you have one old building, and you're just living from paycheck to paycheck. And if you actually end up in criminality, at the end of the day, you'll be arrested. There's this popular news flying about in the Nigerian states. Most of former governors or former ministers and people that actually hold some key positions in our system now. You all know the news, how somebody actually amounts a lot of wealth to himself, practice, and yet overnight, I can just imagine, today you are so rich, you are controlling things, chairman of this place, like when you are going, people are escorting you, people are celebrating you. Then all of a sudden, everything just is gone. Is this really success? So we have stated the obvious that either getting a degree, either getting a skill, either involving in criminality, all of this doesn't amount to success. And truly, man actually yearns for freedom. You want to be free, freedom to be able to speak, freedom that I can travel the world, freedom that I can I can live the best kind of life. I can desire to say, okay, today I want to eat a whole full chicken. I want to live that freedom that, okay, I want to be known, freedom that, everybody just desire the same freedom. And that's what everybody is yearning for. Success is actually freedom. Freedom that you can do things for yourself. I don't have to call somebody. I don't have to beg somebody. I don't have to look forward to my boss paying me at the end of the month before I can do things for myself. Everybody truly desires freedom. And how can we attain this success? How can we truly live the best kind of life? So these are the things I want us to really discuss about. So I'll be discussing about what is the solutions to the problem. I've stated the obvious, and if you agree with me, either of this is the solution. So then your question will be that, so Sam, what is the solution? So the solution, of course, will be in my next video, where I'll be talking about the solution to being successful. How can we be successful? So if you like this video, please do well to like, do well to subscribe, and at the same time share with your friends and family. Let's learn together. Let's be successful together. Thank you. See you next time.